Penfield Pavilion has been at the heart of the Fairfield community for years, but it's also been at the heart of some of the community's biggest challenges. When the iconic structure on the beach was rebuilt following damage from Superstorm Sandy, it was built out of compliance with FEMA standards, and contaminated fill was used underneath it and in the parking lot.
Penfield Pavilion has become the confluence of criminality and staggering negligence. And I tell this body, in my opinion, it is time to make a decision and move forward.
Local officials have approved an $11.5 million plan to address both of those issues.
I personally think it's an asset to our community, and I would like to repair it. I would like to repair the violations, as unfortunate as that is. And believe me, no one likes it, especially me. But I think we should move forward, comply with the law, and close this horrible chapter in our town's history.
The approved plans call for removing the contaminated soil, lowering the grade beams under the structure to a grade of 8 feet, and completing the construction work necessary for both. Officials said they were frustrated that Fairfield had been put in this situation by the prior town administration, some of whom have been charged with crimes related to the contaminated fill. Although all three necessary boards, the Board of Selectmen, the Board of Finance, and the Representative Town Meeting, approved these plans, some members said they wish the situation had been handled differently.
But to find ourselves here in an emergency meeting 2 years after the second appeal was denied is unacceptable. Everyone talks about relitigating. We're only relitigating because it should have been litigated properly before we got here.
Others said they were concerned about impacts to flooding in the area. The funding does include $100,000 for a resiliency study, but some said that should have been done before they had to vote on the pavilion. Still, many elected officials said this has been an issue for a long time that they've been dealing with, and it was finally time to address it.
I take exception to comments like that. I've been following this issue for a long time. I've never felt like I've not been informed. I read the newsletters. I don't know, just by being a conscientious member of this body, I pay attention to what's going on. None of this tonight has caught me by surprise.
Because the town adopted these plans, the first Selectwoman reported that FEMA would not be taking any further consequences against the town for the violation. The work is expected to take more than a year, and it's planned to start this fall. Reporting for Coastal Connecticut Times, I'm Kelly Prinz.